on sweeps and see if Roderick will stick his nose in there and make a tackle on this guy. The best in the game, Adrian Peterson, gains 8.
And you can expect them to do a lot of moving to try to overcome that.
3rd down and 2, and the handoff is to Peterson.
Especially Adrian Peterson, because he's going to have one heck of a career if he can stay healthy.
Play is made by Dansby after a gain of 4. Another run by Peterson.
Quarterback position, you've got to then be able to take advantages of some of the big throws down the field.
Jackson in trouble, and down he goes in the arms of Antonio Smith. 3rd down and 11. Flushed out of the pocket. Jackson in trouble. Gets away and then hops out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 4th down, and a good start for this Arizona defense, and not so hot for the Minnesota offensive.
A lot of the attention, but Chad Greenway is a terrific player.
Third down and 8. Warner throws, and the pass is dropped by Bolden. Perfect throw, and Anquan Bolden could not haul it in. Berrien waiting deep. Should have a chance to run a little bit. How about a lot of it? How about down the sideline? How about gone? How about touchdown Minnesota?
I'll tell you what, they got him to the sideline, which is where you want him. And then you're going to see Ben Graham, the punter, come over, and he was in a position to just get him out of bounds, but he was lazy. He just expected then Bernard Berrien to be able to cut back. And Bernard Berrien gave him one step to the inside and was able to stay up.
Watching on the big screen, Berrien came close. He stayed in 7-zip. Would stand on the sideline and watch it happen. First run of the day, and it's J.J. Arrington over the left side. Cuts upfield and takes it to the 25. Let's get it. All right, thanks. Right now, standing on the sideline and watching on 2nd down. The pass is complete to Arrington. Plenty of room to run. Out to the 46. A 21-yard catch and run by J.J. Arrington. Jared Allen back out there. Drops back. This one's tipped and intercepted. Cedric Griffin. He secured it, had his arm under the ball when he went to the ground. And the ball does seem to move a little.
Arizona has challenged that ruling.
Let's take a look at it from this side. We'll get the call when we come back. Did he have it? The call on the field is interception. And it could very well be the 13th interception of the season for Kurt Warner to go with his 25
After review,
touchdowns.
The defender had the ball in his possession, maintained control of the ball throughout the process of making the interception. Therefore, it is an interception. 1st down, Minnesota.
In the picture, certainly Chicago. In the NFC North alone. Here's Chester Taylor. And he lunges. Comes up a little bit short of 1st down yardage, it appears. A gain of 7. Dansby on the tackle. Then Dallas is on the outside looking in. Handoff is to Jeff Dugan, the fullback, and he picks up 2 and a 1st down.
Haven't gotten a lot of work during the week.
3rd down and 14. Jackson airs it out down the sideline. Berrien. What a throw. What a catch. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns and pretty good coverage, Troy, by Roderick Hood.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they opened up the game with a shot on Roderick Hood. They come back to it again here, and you called it. I mean, it wasn't like Bernard Berrien with great speed ran right by Roderick Hood. He saw it the entire way. He anticipated that they would come after him in this game.
$1 million guaranteed to leave the Bears and come to Minnesota. That trip north worth it right now for the Vikings. Berrien has 2 touchdowns in the game. Hightower is in the game at tailback, and Warner's going to throw it again. and it's Fitzgerald with a catch. Picked up 9.
Let's doing a good job in pass protection, and that really is what they do best.
Quick throw, and that's a fumble. Anquan Bolden, sharper on the return for Minnesota. A nightmare start for the Cardinals as Sharper is out of bounds inside the 25. Antoine Winfield knocked it out of the arms of Bolden.
Anquan Bolden has the ball and not real secured when Antoine Winfield comes in and knocks it out. And you're right, everything that could go wrong right now for Arizona. Special teams, offensively now 2 turnovers, giving the ball right back to Minnesota. You wonder. I know in
a 2nd and 9. Jackson rolls out, throws, and completes to Visanthe Shenko. He's a yard shy of a first, as did the Jets. All 3 teams came in tied atop the AFC East at the start of the day. And here's Dugan with his second 2-yard carry on a 3rd and 1. And
that they would be the ones building up a big lead early.
Handoff is to Peterson, trying to get to the edge, forced out by Roll after a gain of 5.
Teams with the way that went.
3rd down and 4. The pass is caught and touchdown for Sidney Rice. What a start for the Vikings as Sidney Rice makes the catch on another bullet from Tavaras Jackson.
Yeah, across their helmet so the coaches would know what their name is. That's Cortez.
Greenway throws Warner to the dirt. Man, this is an absolute washover. Arizona needs something to tilt the tables back the other way as Graham hits another line drive. This time it's Bobby Wade. Stays on his feet. Part of this is the product of the punts from Ben Graham.
Everything they can to put pressure on this quarterback. They've made it real easy on here in this first quarter.
Look at the jump that Adrian Peterson has right through the hole. Picks up 8.
You get the punt return for the touchdown. Your defense creates turnovers. They give your offense a short field.
A toss to Peterson running right down the sideline and out of bounds near the 20. 3rd and 2, and he goes off the edge and picks up 25, and that's Adrian Peterson.
A good run there by Adrian Peterson.
And his 18th of 20 or more yards this season. That was 25. 1st down Minnesota when we come back. Jackson with a nice clean pocket finds Chester Taylor. And Chester Taylor is wrestled down. As the ball comes out, the officials look at one another. And Arizona does get that takeaway. To see the ball come out before the back is down to the elbow or the shoulder. Gerald Hayes, who forced 2 turnovers last week, one that resulted immediately in a touchdown.
The runner was pulled down on top of a defensive player. Before his right elbow touched the ground, the ball came loose. Therefore, it is a fumble and a recovery by the defense. Minnesota was charged with their first team timeout.
A.J. Arrington, he's the guy who's gotten the most out of his opportunities. Let him run it more.
He's in there now. He gets it on a delayed handoff. What a move he made. He left Madieu Williams frozen in time and made that move for a 16-yard run.
Yeah, watch the move, the stick, and then cut back inside that. Just leaves Madieu Williams right there in his tracks. And those are the kinds of things that J.J. Arrington can do. As he's taken the pieces that they have and he's put together an offense that allows them to do what they do best.
Here's Arrington again. Good throw by Warner. Hit him in stride.
And for this group and for Kurt Warner, that means throwing the football.
And it's 3rd and 2. They will put it up. And the pass is caught. Depends on the spot. Anquan Bolden, it looks like, has enough for a 1st down. Couldn't pull it in. Now it's 3rd and 10 with Bolden in the backfield. Warner's in trouble. Slides along the line of scrimmage and finds Urban for a 1st down.
It's all said and done, deserves to be going over to Hawaii.
4th down and 7. The Cardinals 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. And all they can do is have Levi Brown fall on the fumble as Warner had it knocked away by Brian Robinson. Who wouldn't be? 1st and 14. A handoff is to Peterson. Boy, he made something out of not much. He gains 9, and Gerald Hayes is there to make the tackle for the Cardinals.
10-yard gain. I had that when I played, and these Viking quarterbacks have that with him.
Here is Adrian Peterson, and he is brought down just short of first down yardage, although now that the official moves his way in from the sideline.
And certainly more weeks than not, he has that big 20-yard run. It's really remarkable how he's able to get outside and pick up big plays running the football.
False start. Offense number 62.
And Tavaras Jackson could be the guy who's responsible for getting them where they want to go.
How about 4 false starts against Minnesota?
False start. Offense number 40. The 5-yard penalty remains second down.
A little time to get used to that.
2nd and 20 after the 2 false starts, and they hand to Peterson, and there he goes, breaking it for a first down. Wrestled out of bounds at the 41. 2nd and 20. Peterson wants a horse collar tackle called against the Cardinals.
That a few times.
Now it's Chester Taylor bouncing it. Gets away from Adrian Wilson. He's dragged down from behind as he takes it to the 39, and the running game is working for Brad Childress, who is furious because he wants a horse collar call against this Cardinal defense.
Teams in the NFL, and probably could start for the team he's going up against right now.
2nd and 7. Here is Adrian Peterson. He picks up 5. Let's go to Kurt for a game 18th of the season. An eye on the playoff picture. That's Berrien at the top. High snap. Chester Taylor. They make it look easy. Handoff is to Chester Taylor. Terrible tackling by Arizona. They've missed one after another, and a gain of about 9.5 by Taylor. It's 3rd down and 9. Already up 21-zip. Underneath, Chester Taylor. Touchdown, Vikings. A hug from Matt Burke. To this point. How about this score? 28-zip. Yeah, definitely deserving. That high-powered offense as Arrington makes the play. Gains 9 on the catch and run. 2nd and 1 when we come back.
To cover someone of the skills of Arrington is a pretty nice luxury.
Warner in trouble and throws high. Dropped by Breston. And now it's 4th down, so 2nd and 1, and the Cardinals can't turn it into a first down. And in the desert, it has been all Minnesota, leading 28-0. Tavaras Jackson, 3 touchdown passes, and a great first half for Minnesota. And it will be the Cardinals starting this second half with the football, and they better do something with it. Time of possession, everything just dominated. 8 of 9 on 3rd down. Starts the second half in the shotgun, and a quick throw to Breston out to the 30, maybe 31, brought down by Madieu Williams. Warner throws, has Breston open at midfield. 19 yards and a first down for the
blitz. Heck, he might have even gone all the way.
Here's another blitz. This one is caught by Urban. Nice move. Still going. Jeremy Urban. Good start to the half for Arizona. A 21-point game.
Jeremy Urban there in the slot. All he did was just go up about 6 yards, catch the ball, and then poor tackling, really, by the Minnesota Vikings. Right there, Sharper had an opportunity to get to him, and it's kind of nice when you make a short
first half, and in a blink, the Cardinals are down the field into the end zone and down 21.
That's as physical a runner as what Adrian Peterson is.
Brian McKinney is back on the field for the Vikings, left late in the first half. to the edge. Peterson down the sideline. Roof is open. Tavaras Jackson. Play action. Has all day. Uses his legs, but he doesn't have enough, and now a penalty flag comes in. It could be on the tackle by Dockett.
Personal foul, illegal horse collar tackle, defense, 15-yard penalty and a first down.
So they get Dockett for the horse collar tackle, something that Brad Childress thought should have happened a lot earlier in this game. He reaches in, grabs, and pulls all the way to the ground.
Yep, that's the way it's defined in the book.
Handoff is to Peterson. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie misses on another tackle.
The rookie who actually has come on here in recent weeks. This isn't why he was drafted, though. I mean, he was real hesitant on trying to get arms on Adrian.
Rushes of 10 or more yards this season. Here's Taylor. He hops right through this defense and picks up one. Roll out by Jackson. The pass is perfect. Forced out of bounds is Bobby Wade, a gain of 8.
Driver's seat for a wild card spot.
Here is 2nd and 8, and there is Adrian Peterson. Lost the ball. Dockett comes away with it. Antrill roll on the tackle. Peterson lost the football. And the officials have yet to indicate whose ball it is. The Arizona offense is on the field. And I think that's going to stay with Minnesota.
Yeah, that's down by contact. But
Marion Barber.
After review, the runner with the ball in his possession came to the ground and his forearm hit the ball. There is not a fumble. The runner is down by contact.
When you get into big games, you get into postseason play, it's hard to keep that guy on the field. Now, I'm not suggesting they're not going to have him carrying the football anytime soon.
Yeah, but it is something that they are discussing as Peterson is dragged down by Adrian Wilson, a loss of 3. Let's go down to wrapped up a division title.
Yeah, and for a team that was looking to get better over these next 3 weeks, I mean, if you just look at this game so far, I mean, they've taken a step backwards.
Here is Taylor. And Chester is dragged down after a gain of 3, and the field goal unit will come on for the Vikings. Blocked and picked up by Roderick Hood, winning the foot race. Arizona is back in this game. Cromartie, the rookie, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, got in there and blocked it.
Had the big interception last week for the touchdown, and now he just gets right around Dugan. He's not able to get a hand on him. You'd like to get that right arm extended, throw him off course, but Cromartie with the block, and then Hood getting a good bounce right up into his arms, and once he gets it, nobody's going to catch him.
Especially not Chris Kluwe, the punter. In a blink, it's a 14-point game. Tavaras Jackson in the middle of all the action. Hands off. Adrian Peterson takes it out to the 25. With Gus Frerotte, who's not the future with the Vikings. And yet here is Tavaras Jackson, who's played a good game here on the road. Underneath, he hits Tahi, the fullback. And Tahi is just short of first down yardage.
Question mark right now with Tavaras Jackson.
Tavaras keeps it and tries to push the pile forward to the 30. It's going to be marked right at the 30, and it's enough for a first down. Transverse process in his low back. In a lot of pain as the handoff is to Peterson, who's finally dragged to the ground by Adrian Wilson.
Of yards per carry average. That's going to go up after this game.
Over a 2-to-1 ratio in ball control in favor of the Minnesota Vikings is on 2nd and 1. A 2-yard run by Adrian Peterson for another Viking first down.
It does.
Maybe not. I thought he was going to go down and tie it. He's not. 2nd and 11. A little pump fake with his shoulders. What a throw. Bobby Wade. What a day for Tavaras Jackson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Runs right by him. Bobby Wade, not a guy who's known for his speed, more of a possession guy, and that's probably what had as much to do with it as anything. That and the shoulder fake by Tavaras Jackson, and then the safety just can't get over the top to make the play. Adrian Wilson there trying to get there to help. Really good execution.
And a career 69 games ago for Minnesota. Here's Hightower on a draw. Out to the 29. Lieber on the stop, and that's the end of the third quarter. Wade just had one of 59 yards. Second down and 5 for Arizona. And the pass caught by Fitzgerald, who's been quiet. He stays on his feet, gets to the Minnesota 48.
I thought that was a real statement that they made on that last drive.
It was only the second catch of the day by Fitzgerald, and this one sneaks in somehow to Breston. Urban was in the area as well, a gain of 5. This game, 3 passes defended. Anquan Bolden looking for some blocks. He gets to the 40. And it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals, I would imagine, would go for it. Warner throws underneath. What a throw and catch. Anquan Bolden. 6 yards and a first down to keep hope alive for the Cardinals.
There's back there. It's just more teams throw against them because they're so good against the run.
3rd down and 9. Warner steps up and throws, and a catch by Breston. Hung on after the hit by Lieber, and now a flag comes in, maybe on that hit.
Covering them up.
1st and 20. Arrington. Penalty flag again. And Gandy gets up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 93, contact to the head of the quarterback. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Warner wasn't ready for it, somehow caught the snap, and now down he goes as Jared Allen gets another. He's got 13 and a half this year. That one's tipped. Hightower's got a long way to go. And he barely gets a yard. Ray Edwards got his hand on that pass. It's 4th and goal. And
where are they going to be 3 weeks from now?
in the 15, it's 4th and goal. A little pump fake, and the pass, it's not intercepted, doesn't matter. It's right through the hands of Griffin. But the Vikings, instead of getting a turnover, they get it on downs. Minnesota, which has been the best run defensive unit in the league for 3 years now. Fitzgerald makes the catch, and the former Minnesota Vikings ball boy is out to the 40-yard line. He grew really quiet in this game. 2nd and 5. And the pass caught by Urban. Out to the 49.
Gives you an idea as to how long he's been working on that hair.
Here is a pass in the direction of Breston, and a penalty flag flies. Tell you what, they better be careful with Kurt Warner, who's had a lot of hits. You referenced this earlier.
I'm not real sure why they've got him in the game still at this
Defense
point.
number 21. 5-yard penalty and a 1st down.
And down he goes again. Another for Jared Allen. And a penalty flag comes in at the very end of the play.
After the play was over, personal foul. Number 76, offense. A blow to the head of a defender. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Stays in. 3rd and 28. What do you think they're going to do? Quick throw. Get it out of Warner's hands. Gets it to J.J. Arrington. And he goes backward. Antoine Winfield's had a great day. A loss of 4.
Fairly well, don't you?
Oh, God. St. Louis football Cardinals. Yep, back in
Looky there.
Charleston, Illinois. All I see when I look at that picture is hair. I had some.
I see innocence, and I don't know where that went.
Here for providing the pictures to us. Junior still has a house in the Twin Cities area as Breston makes the catch on the run. And a good return by Steve Breston inside Minnesota territory with 2:20 left. 26-yard return tonight. Matt Leinart finally gets into the game. To 9-5 at the end of the day. Chicago's 8-6. Leinart hits Hightower.
Right hip.
And Tim has enough for a first down. On first down, handoff to Hightower. Don't even get to tie the rushing record for fewest in a game.
Happy birthday to Charlie.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 2. Play action from Leinart, and the pass is incomplete.
I really think the Giants are going to bounce back tonight and play very well.
Pass underneath is caught by Hightower. That's good enough for a first down, but in his 3rd year, this is one of his most important wins, and he got it with a lot of help from his big back, Adrian Peterson, and Troy. A really good game here by Tavaras Jackson.
Yeah, he really, he got to help, obviously, from his running game and Adrian Peterson and the job that they did there. But Tavaras Jackson, for the limited number of throws that he had, he made the most of them and really had a heck of a game.
Just 11 completions for Tavaras Jackson, but 4 went for touchdowns in a 35-14 win.